Alright, what's up guys? Hopefully by the name of this video you are expecting us to get some pro tips on how to win and how to beat others using some standard format gameplay. However, that's not really what's going to happen. I'm just going to show you how I tend to win and lose using my favorite deck in standard, which is an explore mechanic using a bunch of different kind of cards that all work together. It's just going to be me playing, having fun, and probably losing quite a bit, but doesn't really bother me as much because I just enjoy the game. Really, I wasn't even planning on making a video tonight, but as it turns out, I am really close to getting enough gold, in-game gold, to purchase a pack, and I thought it might be cool to include opening a pack and going through maybe how to include that information into either a new deck or how to improve a deck that I've already got. So we're just gonna see what we get as far as gameplay goes. I'm gonna be playing in a black-green Explore Adorable deck. So let's check that out real quick and see how it goes. So you see some cards that I've already got in this deck. Some duplicates, which is kind of rare with this one. I have very few that are the same. That's the only two I have in this deck, so it's kind of a weird draw. But I'm going to keep this just because the Explorer is such a crucial part of this deck. As far as I've been playing this deck, it is kind of... It's inconsistent whether it works or not, and I think that has more to do with the decks that I'm playing against. And this is one of the kind of decks that I've built that really, it takes a certain type of draw to make it work. So we'll see how it goes. Got one of these in a booster pack, and I was super excited because I was playing against a deck that had one of those in it, and it was awful. And so that's how I know that that's a deck or a card that I want in my deck, is if I play against it and it just pisses me off, then I've got to have that deck. I've got to have a card with that deck as the main mechanic, because that's how I've always played, and it's worked out pretty well for me. So if something really aggravates you, look into using that, and that's something that maybe you can utilize for future decks. I'm really hoping I'm not going to get any sort of crash, because I've had to either concede or draw 4 matches in the past 2 days because of connection issues. So I'm really hoping that's not going to happen. Okay. No, your screen is not frozen. This thing is just sitting here because this is what happens. I'm hoping I can just chalk it up to it being in beta format, because if this happens in the pre-release or the real release, it's going to be very disappointing and aggravating. I don't think they knew how many people... Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think they knew how many people were going to be playing this in the beta, Because it seems like they weren't prepared for the bandwidth that the you know what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like they were prepared to have this many people. Interested to see if other people are having the same issue, because I've been having this same issue quite a bit. I'll get some lag, I'll get some connection issues. It doesn't seem like they're having it, and I don't think it's my Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi is not slow. And I don't have any connection issues anywhere else. It's just when I'm playing this game. I haven't been on the forum in a few days to see if that's a common issue, but wasn't having any trouble in my first download of the beta release. And once they updated, and I'm assuming with the new update, they opened up to more beta testers, it's been really slow. I feel like I'm losing turns, because when I come back, like for this, they swung with 2 and I got hit with 2, and I didn't get to, I didn't see any of that happen. So I really think this is a latency with the server. I'd like to be able to hardwire Ethernet into my internet, but it's not possible with the setup I've got at the house. Alright, this is not happening. I'll take the loss. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can reboot the game. I have no idea if this will stop the streaming or not, so we'll see. You may have the be right back logo for a minute, but I will be right back. And we're back on. We'll see. No idea if this is gonna load or not. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. So when I reload the game, it put me back into the same match that I was in, but I had run out of time and timeouts and had lost, so that's weird. Okay, let's try this again. This time with a new match, preferably. Since the new beta release, I have not had to wait any longer than 30 something seconds. Before that, I had to back out of the match request and go back in a couple times for more than 60 seconds. It seemed a little too long for me. Dude, that's a lot. Okay, I could not ask for a better opening hand. It's great when a creature explores to trigger this ability, and if I can make it be that creature, it gets double the +1, so that's a great first hand. So if I can get... Yeah, yep. If I can get Wild Growth Walker out there, and then third turn, yeah, this will be good. Okay. Been burned too many times with a lightning bolt right here at this stage. Where I get this out, I've got a perfect combo set up, and I get 3 damage, or I get an exiled or some crap like that. And those are the cards that make me build the other decks that I've got, because I want to have some quick control right out of the gate and get rid of those key cards like dinosaur decks. Trying to get rid of that the raptor card that deals 5 damage, or the hatchling that, you know, turns into a 3/3 with trample. I mean, really try to get rid of those cards early in the game. Okay. And I'll also play... Doesn't really matter at this point, I've got a pretty good balance. Just like that. It's alright, I've got 3 more in the deck. And I can trigger the ability twice with this card, so it's not terrible that I've got rid of that first, but at least they know what's coming. So I've got 5. I can either do path or -2/-2. Which one do you think I'm gonna do? I've heard some feedback from my first video that my music was too loud, and I definitely noticed that, and at the time I had no idea how to fix that, but realized it was a very easy fix, and hopefully it's not an issue anymore. But with as many people as watch this video, I won't probably find out about the problem until 2 or 3 weeks later, unless you tell me. So if you're watching, or if you see these, please let me know if there's an issue so I can fix it. Not super worried right now, because with the right draw, I could actually pull out of this, but I'm really going to need some good cards pretty soon. Like I said, I'm not super worried right now. The 2 cards in his hand really worry me, but as far as my cards go, not super worried. Here comes a spell of something. Yeah. Hate that card. It's killing me right now. It did a good amount of damage though while it was there. One, two, three, four, five, 6 permanents right now. Really need to stop drawing lands. And this is not a mana heavy deck. It's just the luck of the draw. I have won a game with 4 mana on the table with this deck. And now I've got 9? That seems excessive. Well, there you have it. Like I said, it's kind of a toss-up sometimes whether or not it's going to go well. And that could be just my deck building ability, which I have already admitted to not being a perfect deck builder, but see, that was immediate. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I've had some very good draws on this deck. I'm gonna keep honing this down. Really, I'm just trying to get one more win tonight so that I can get a booster pack and some gold, because I'm kind of stuck with the cards I got. I really, really, really need some new cards. And I'm not putting in real money into this game. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it. See, guys, I told you this deck could win. Look at me. Boom. I did it. Okay, dinosaur card. Players can't gain life. I mean, that's cool, I guess. That'd be great for the deck I was just playing. I mean, to play it against. Open. Oh, I guess I have to claim it first. Okay, then I go to packs and open. What do I get? What do I get? Okay, I got another one of those. I have maybe 1, 2 already. Curious Obsession, Sungrist to Pterodon, Buccaneers Bravado. See, I've got, okay, wait. Yes, I do have that one. I do not have that one. That's a pretty good card. I've got a white deck that would go good in it, and destroy target attacking or blocking creature. That's pretty good. Okay, and what's my? I know you're all excited. Archer I think I have one of those already, but that's cool. I'll get another one. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Let's buy a pack since they're only 1,000. And let's see. If I'm looking for a black-green card, it's probably going to be in one of these two. I don't think I'm going to be getting any cards that I want out of these. Let's check. I don't know. We'll see. Opening a pack here, okay? So I bought it, got back to my pack. Open. Okay, Crushing Canopy. It's pretty good. Got some wild cards, which is alright. Could actually use another one of those. I've got that in the deck I'm doing now, so I'll add that to the deck I've got now. Why is that gray? That's weird. Oh, maybe because I have too many of them? I don't know. I've got 4 of those at least already. Okay. And another one of those. I mean, I'm not super bummed about it, but not really what I need right now. Alright, let's go back to my deck and let's add something here. So what I've got, March of the Drowned. I do like taking my cards back out of there, but I may need to get one of those. I've got one more of those. I just drew it. Explorer, Explorer. I'm really looking for that keyword. That's actually been really helpful. I didn't think I'd be using them that much. Those +1 counters are vital to this game. Let's see. I want to get another one of those. Cash in my wild card, which is my only uncommon wild card. Now I'm down to just 3 commons. I do have another March of the Drowned. I'm trying to balance out that mana draw because, to be honest, that's half the deck. Half the deck seems much for any of the decks that I play. Forest, Swamp. What's my balance again? Let's see. 16, 18. Is that right? 16 black, 18 green. It's close enough. I think that's a pretty good balance. 64. Yep, I think that's pretty good. I do enjoy having that card in there. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. It's been great, but I haven't been able to use it that much. It's in my sideboard. I think I'd rather have that than a Shadowed Caravel, to be honest. And what else? Non-creature token. No, non-token creature. Your control dies. You gain 1 life. Then you may draw a card. If you do, discard. No. That's not going to be more helpful than anything else I have. I know I'm pretty traditional in building my decks. I try to keep it as close to 60 as possible, but sometimes I have cards that I really just want in the deck. And I really think that this adds a certain level that Tetsamok, who knows if I'm ever saying stuff right, that Tetsamok adds something just a little bit that's different from the rest of them. I like to have that kind of ace up my sleeve, so to speak. If I'm having some issue with drawing and I can only get that card out, I can at least do some damage before it goes away. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll keep those for now. I really want more of those, though. Let's see, that's an uncommon. Do I have any more? No, I don't. I need an uncommon wild card. Oh, in a previous video, I said I didn't know what this meant, but then I realized that it matches the symbol of the wild card, and you probably, if you saw that and are now watching this one, probably got mad at me or are mad at me now for not making that realization, but, you know, who cares? That means that if you can buy a wild card with it, then it shows up whether you own it or not. So your filter, unowned and owned, if you can buy a wild card with it, then you click that and it will show up. Boom. There you go. Information. Awesome. Save. And let's go back and let's play a game and let's hope that we win. I just set a time limit for myself, so I've only got about 15 more minutes left to play tonight. Trying to do stupid adult, responsibility things like get better sleep, spend time with my wife, Keep wondering if the music is too loud, but it's loud for me during the matches, but I've turned it way down on the recording, so if you can barely hear it now, that's probably pretty good. Wow, that's a different draw. It's not bad. I could still do something with that. I have to wait until I draw a green, but it probably won't last very long. Okay. We might be playing the same deck. That'll be interesting. I would like to see how two identical decks would go against each other. That might be fun. Some other time, not right now. Boom. There's my green. Didn't get the +1, but I got the land, so it's a trade-off. That's why I like making Wild Growth Walker explore, because when he explores, he gives him the +1 no matter what. And if he gets a creature, then he gets 2 +1s, which is even better. Because they get a creature and 2 +1s. Certainly not going to complain about that. Alright. Alright, so my next thing is probably gonna be... It's not exactly the same deck. I took that one out from mine. I like to do the exploring when it hits the battlefield, not whenever it... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not whenever it deals damage. Let's see. I've got 4, so I can do a 3 or 2 2s. Let's do that. Let's do 2 2s. Yeah, and I don't have a merfolk, but I'll put a plus on this guy instead. He's got a 3 and a 3 and a 1. I'll hold off attacking this turn. Sometimes when I can't decide, I just don't do it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's one of my favorite cards whenever I have Wild Growth Walker out, because then he gets +2. Okay. So I would like to... Let's see, what have I got? I'm going to give that guy another +1. Lifelink and a -1 counter on him. Yes, take action. Thank you. There's not a thank you. I think that's a programming fault. There should be a thank you. If he does what I think he's gonna do. thought he was gonna do. Okay. Yep, so I want to then return that card. Yes, please. That's what I love about that card. It gets me back my sacrifices sometimes. I don't have a non-creature non-land. Sucks for you. Okay. He's gonna die anyway. Okay. Yeah, you knew that was there. That was silly. Okay. What do I have? 4. Oh man. I really wish I had one more. Really wish I had one more. No attackers. He's probably going to deal all 4 damage to Wild Growth. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. 1 and 3. Gonna get rid of those as soon as we can. Are we frozen? What's going on? Okay, thank you. There we go. I need some cards, please. Yeah. Basically the same deck I'm running, with a few different cards. So this should be interesting. So far it's give and take, give and take, give and take. We'll see. Can do both of those. Please let it be something good. Okay. Play that. This game's been pretty good on draws, but just haven't gotten the exact right combo yet. be honest, I'm okay with taking 10. I don't know why. Okay. Maybe that's why. I really would rather take the 10 points and make us even than block one and, I don't know. Seemed like a pretty even trade-off to keep my creatures on the table. Gotta have my wild growth walker out there. I'm not sacrificing that guy. There we go. That's a good card. Put a +1 on him and a +1 on that one. I feel like it would be smarter for me not to attack. I hope that's correct. I'm gonna need all the blockers I'm gonna get, especially if he has something coming out next turn. Okay, exploring twice, gets a +1. Same +1. 2 and 6. Okay, so he thought the same thing. How many cards do I have? Yep, I'm gonna need to return one of those. I'm gonna need to return. I really think that is gonna be a better card for now. I'm gonna need that one back. If my Path of Discovery were out, that would be perfect. But it's not. Take his. Can I take his? We're just gonna sit here at 7 life and not swing at each other until we have the right thing, which is stupid, but that's how the game is played. I really want to swing with all I got, but then he's gonna block me and then swing back, and it's just gonna not end well. Okay. Yeah, it seems like we're running basically the same deck, except that I don't have that card in my deck. I have that card. It's in another deck, but it's not in this one. I don't need land at this point. I need creatures. Four, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 6, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, if I swing with anything, he's gonna be able to block everything and kill my stuff. Well, hold on. 6, 4, 2, 2. I wouldn't be able to kill everything, but I wouldn't kill any of his either. And then all mine would be tapped for his next turn. It's just not gonna work. I need something big to happen. I really hope it's not on his side. What is that card? All combat damage? Yeah. He's probably gonna want that. Okay. See, that's what I wish would happen to mine. That's what's supposed to happen to mine. Especially with the Lurking Chupacabra, I could do a -2/-2. It'd just be great. It'd be great. Return target creature. What'd you return? J-Light. Well, duh, because it explores twice. Yes. 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 And that's how this deck works, is that you get a ridiculous amount of +1 counters for a double. Yeah, it's just great. And there's my Path of Discovery. About 3 turns too late, I must say. I must say. We're just gonna hold out. It's like stalemate. Cold War. Except we both have supplies coming in, so it's not really a Cold War. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ugly. This is ridiculous. I mean, if he swings, he's probably gonna win. Let's just be honest. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is ridiculous. I get it. Thank you. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. For me. Not for him. I'm sure he's happy. Oh, look, he has so many permanents on the screen, I had to scale them down. I haven't seen that since the elf decks. Llanowar elves from way back when. Hey, there we go. Okay, let's see. Got a 4, 11, no wait, 5, 11, 4, 2, 2, 6. Obviously I'm blocking wild growth. But with what? That one. A 4, a 2, and a 2, that would kill me. So I've got to block at least 2 of the last 4. No, crap, there's a 5. I have to block with everything. Okay, well, here we go. Let's try to kill something. I'm going to kill that. I can... I'm going to have a timeout there. How many can I take? I need to keep my wild growth out there. I've got to. So that leaves me taking 5, 7. Crap. It's not going to happen. At least don't want to die. 2. Okay. It was real bad. Apparently I can't do math either. That was real bad. Alright, well, neither did I win. Well, okay, so I won earlier, but that doesn't really count, because it was... They conceded, or some whatever, quit the game. Anyway, now you see that I'm not great at deck building, I'm really good at losing. Okay, bye.